Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today, I am doing a get ready with me Valentine's inspired date look. So for this look, I wanted to create more of that feminine, rosy, soft glam look. If you're looking for some inspiration or you just want to tag along and have some fun with me, then pour yourself a glass of wine and we're going to get started with this soft, pinky glam Valentine's Day look. So first things first, I'm just gonna make sure my hair is out of the way. So I'm just gonna clip them back just like so. Aren't they so cute? I got them at Marshall's. Or was it Winners? No, it was Marshall's. So now that my hair has been clipped back, I'm going to apply an eyeshadow primer. So the one I'm gonna use today is the Makeup Forever Beige Smoothing Primer. And I'm gonna apply that all over my lid and all over my eye, directly underneath the brow area. This is just gonna help to make sure my eyeshadow lasts a long time. So after the primer has dried, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape my eyes. I just wanna make sure I don't get any excess eyeshadow all over my face. I'm no makeup artist, okay? So I need all the extra help I can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the 35C Everyday Chic Morphe palette. I'm gonna start by applying a base all over my eye. So I'm gonna go in with this one right here, which is called Chic It Out. Chic It Out, yeah. I don't know why that's so hard for me to pronounce. But then again, most of English language is hard for me to pronounce. And then I'm just going to blend that all over my eye. I just want to create that base before I start building up the colors. Next, I'm going to use the shade Be My Guest. And I'm going to apply it all over my crease using a crease brush. And then I'm going to begin kind of like a wind swiper, is that what it is? Like a wind swiping motion. And I'm just gonna try and focus it more just on the crease. I try really hard not to be heavy-handed when I'm applying any of the eyeshadow. So I try to hold it from the very end of the brush just so that I'm not, if the closer you hold it, I feel like the rougher or like the patchier it'll come out looking. So I try to just kind of keep it at the very tip like this, just so that I'm just very lightly swiping, I don't know. Can you tell I'm not a makeup artist? Next, I'm gonna go in with a brownie shade. So it's this one right here. It's called OU. This is a Morphe brush. I think it's like a blender brush. And I'm gonna try and keep this right at the very outside corner of my eye. And I just wanna slowly build it up. I wanted to buy a rosé just so I could have it here and I could be kind of sipping and like talking to you guys, but I think it's a little too early based on how it looks outside, so I decided not to. So now I'm gonna go in with a very pinky shade and I'm gonna use this one right here in the palette and it's called Love It. And I'm just gonna apply this one directly on my lid. And I'm using kind of like it's sort of like a denser flat brush. Sorry, I know I'm like the worst when it comes to these makeup looks. This is why I didn't call it a makeup tutorial, because I am not good at these, but it's fine. We're having fun, right? We're having fun? Okay. I'm really liking how this eye here on the left is coming out, and I'm not very happy with, I don't know what the hell happened to the right eye. Imagine if I was drinking wine. This would be like a whole other type of video. Maybe I should do that one day. Maybe I should do like one of those like tipsy kind of videos. Actually, no, never mind. As I'm thinking it right now, I just thought about like 100 different scenarios that could go wrong. So never mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this shimmery pink right here. It's called the Talk of Town. Just directly on top of all of the pink eyeshadow that I applied. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, this is not coming out how I wanted it to come out. Okay guys, I'm really sorry about that. I had to completely remove all of the makeup that I had applied on this one eye because that sparkly shade that I used, I did not like it. It's a really pretty shade. It's just way too shimmery for the look I'm going for. So you might still notice some sparkles left behind. I tried to remove it as much as I could. So I apologize if I look like a disco ball throughout the entire video. So since I really want to achieve that soft, rosy pink look, I think I'm going to try this shade at the very top. This shade. I think I'm going to try this shade right here. It's called Melt Hearts. So hopefully this one, it's still gonna give me a slight shimmer without it being so intense. Oh yeah, so this is much better. This is definitely still giving some of that iridescence that I like without it looking too overpowering like the other one. I don't know what the heck happened. It was like an explosion of unicorns and confetti and I don't know what the heck else. I can still see it. It's like all over my forehead, my eyebrow. Jeez. So I'm gonna go back to that brownie shade. I just wanna add a little bit more of the dark brown that I added earlier. Starting from the outside always and working my way in. Using a flat liner brush like this, I'm gonna go in with the shade Oh Pleasure. And it's sort of like this different tone of brown. It almost, I don't know, to me it kind of looks like it has like a greenish undertone, but it could just be my eyes. And I'm just gonna go in and stamp it all the way across the lash line. Well, maybe not all the way, but like 3/4 of the way maybe. If you have bigger round eyes, I think it's fine if you go all the way into the inner corner of the eye. But for someone like me, I find my eyes are pretty close set as it is. So I'm not trying to make them smaller. I'm trying to elongate them. I try not to go past into the inner corner. And I'm just gonna try and trace lightly just right where that tape line is. And I'm trying to create sort of like that smoky, you know, eyeliner look or smoky, cat eye look. Well, I can tell this one's actually a little bit higher than the other one. So it might be a little uneven, but oh well. It's not like my husband's gonna be like, oh, your eyeliner is messed up, girl. So now I'm pretty much done with this eye look. I'm just gonna remove the tape and just hope that it looks somewhat decent. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like how this one came out. With the same brush that I used to do the eyeliner, then I'm just gonna go in and very gently just smoke out the lower lash line, keeping it very light hand. So see those stupid sparkles around my eyes. And what I like to do too, at least for me, I find, because again, I'm always trying to open the eye as opposed to make it look smaller. I go in with a beige eyeliner. This one is from Marcel and it's a kohl eyeliner. And I don't go in with a white one just because I feel like it looks less natural. The white is like really white. So instead, I just like to use the beige color. Just find that it makes it look a little bit more natural. And I'm just gonna go in and apply that right on the waterline. As you can see the difference, I feel like just by applying that, it kind of helped to open up my eye even more. Now I'm gonna curl Z lashes. For the mascara, I love this one here. It's the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is the waterproof one. I love this mascara. It just really helps to fan out my lashes and it helps to keep them up and curled. If you wanted to go in at this point, or I guess later once you've done doing your face, if you want to apply any eyelashes like the falsies, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going out, I'm just gonna be at home, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. So I'm gonna move on to my face now. So for face primer, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is a oops. Gosh, I dropped the cap. This is a really illuminating primer. So if you're going for that juicy, you know, glitchy, very juicy look, then I like this one. I don't really like those very heavy, full face coverage foundations. That's just not my style. I like the very natural, very sheer. So I'm gonna go in with the YSL Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow Foundation. This is really sheer. Now, I know what you're thinking. This color clearly does not look like it matches me. However, it is a very sheer coverage and I'm gonna go in using a damp sponge. So I find that by the time I'm done blending it all out, it's only gonna give me a very slight color and it's not gonna look too dark. And I'm gonna try and be as careful as I can not to mess up the liner that I just did. So I don't know what happened with the footage that I had. It just got cut off or something. I'm not sure. But basically after I applied my foundation, I went in and applied 2 different types of concealers. First one that I use is the YSL Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer. And then I went in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So the reason I use two is because this one, it's a little bit more lighter and it gives you more of an illuminating effect. So I just kind of wanted to brighten the eyes a little bit. Then I went in and just sort of dotted underneath the eye with this one, just because it gives a little bit more coverage. So after the concealer, I'm gonna go in with a setting powder. The one I'm gonna use today is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And I just wanna set underneath my eyes and also just in the T-zone area, just because that's the area I tend to get the moist. That's the area I tend to get the most oily. I'm gonna go in with a powder brush and just lightly sweep all over that T-zone and underneath my eyes too. So I wasn't gonna really touch my eyebrows just because I just got them laminated and I got them tinted as well. So I do like how they look. However, there are some sparse areas. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fill those sparse areas in. I'm going to use the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil in Soft Brunette. So like I said, I just got them laminated and tinted, so I really don't need to do much. So I'm just going to brush them up. And then I'm just gonna lightly fill just any little areas that I notice where there's a bit of sparse hairs. So for my cheeks, I'm going to go in with these two products right here. The first one is the Rare Beauty Bliss Blush. And then after I apply the Rare Beauty Blush, I'm gonna go in and apply the Sweetie Pie from Too Faced. And this one is a Radiant Matte Bronzer. I'm just going to apply just a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And what I actually really like so much about this one is that as soon as I start to blend it out, it turns into powder. I absolutely love the formula of this. I love how it's liquid, but yet once you finish blending it out and everything, immediately you feel that it turns into that like a powdery texture. And I just love how you can build this color up too. It's just so soft and natural. So I want to bring a very subtle warmth to my face. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with this Radiant Matte Bronzer from Too Faced. I like that it has those different shades of pink in them too. So once I apply it, it's gonna blend out really nicely. So I'm just gonna sort of go all over my face and just really warm up the skin just a tad. I don't want too much. I'm gonna go in with this highlighter here. It's the Ciate London Jessica Rabbit Collection highlighter. It's almost like a really soft, natural, pearly shade. This is not the in-your-face, beaming type of highlighters. This is just a really natural one. And I like it for that reason. I'm only gonna apply them. Ooh, actually, that's a lot. I said it was like really natural and I think I went a little overboard. Using the same highlighter, I'm just gonna go in and lightly apply a little bit on the tail end of my brows. And just a little bit on the inside corner of my eyes too. And for my lips, I'm gonna go in with these two right here. So I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. And for the lipstick, I'm going to use the Essence This Is Nude in the number 03 Bold. I'm gonna lightly line my lips. And then the Essence lipstick. I'm gonna use the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray just to finish the look. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this Valentine's inspired get ready with me. I want to do more fun videos going forward. So if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas, something fun, something creative, maybe a type of challenge or game. If you want to do maybe a type of TMI Q&A type of video too. Honestly, I'm open to suggestions. So just let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see next. As always, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Currently, I'm sitting at 46 subscribers, and that might not seem like a lot, but to me, that's 46 of you that are supporting me and encouraging me, and I really appreciate it. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps to support my channel. It helps me out. I hope that you have a beautiful and wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!